push if he wants to.
You're really resting your head on me, buddy.
That's the thing you gotta kinda watch, cause, he'll just lean and lean and lean and lean and lean. So on that one, I just went all the way up into the testicle.
Yep.
And then I'll do this side. I just keep going back and forth, working my way up to the cords. And then I'll come down and get that median buffet. And by about that time, you've used up a whole bottle, so. And once, numbed up, they don't mind standing. And I like it because you know what you got, and you're not gonna be too deep or anything like that. And
Thank you, Dad.
he's a good boy.
He's come a long way. Of course, he didn't pick his feet up or anything when he got here, so he's come a long way. He's standing for the farrier pretty great now, and
When did you get him?
last November.
Okay.
Actually, tomorrow is 1 year, or today is 1 year, I think. Tomorrow is 1 year from the photo that I took of him in here. You've been here a whole year, dude. That's crazy. Yeah.
Your leg, nothing here.
Oh,
So that one I put up
he
into the
enrolled,
cords.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, they
And you see, we're using, but lighting's cheap.
Yeah.
Make the animal comfortable.
That is the number one priority.
Yeah, there's no need for them to be uncomfortable. I'm sure he still gets daily beatings, though.
He does.
I figured.
Yeah, from my horse.
Dad's main mount is a Mustang, and he, I don't know, he wasn't ever on the range long enough to be a band stallion, but he acts like he was one. He's the best boy with the people. It's just the horses. He's
The jerk.
a jerk.
We got.
He, just with the geldings though, his mares are his mares, he loves them, and the babies, we got an orphan nurse mare foal this year, a couple of them actually, and he has been the best surrogate dad in the whole world.
And then
Honestly-
once you relieve the vacuum, that'll make your life easier. So. That's right.
He actually stole one of our calves from our heifer, or
Yeah,
cows.
she was a heifer this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stole a baby and licked it clean, and then mom wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh, that's funny.
So he has to have a baby if we don't want him stealing calves from now on.
One more. Okay. Come on, kiddo. Put your leg out here for me. Come here. Come here.
Want me to try to back him a little bit, Greg?
I just want him to lighten up just a bit. When he's all.
That's
all
not
pissed.
helpful.
No, it's not bad. I just needed a clear shot at his nuts. When they get all tight like that, I can't see the nuts. So,
You good?
we're good? Yep, okay. And then, Andy, I'm gonna have you jump back in while we get ready here. Okay. All right.
Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Better than the last one we had down here.
Did you have to say it?
I knocked on wood before I did.
The last gelding we had here, he almost died.
Oh,
so.
shit. What happened?
The
Tie-off stitch.
the tie-off
came loose.
stitch came loose.
Okay.
I've never seen a horse bleed that much in my life.
It was at the baby.
Doctor,
Not too bad.
who was it?
Bills.
Dills, yeah. He didn't think he was gonna live.
Wow. So guys, the emasculators that I use, I will leave them crimped on him for 10 minutes per testicle
Okay.
before we cut them off. And we don't have to tie them off. But it's a different kind of emasculator. I don't know what Dr. Giltz has, but this is one that's,
No, he
Pretty safe.
tied them off and then he used like the surgical scissors to crimp them. He didn't
Oh, wow.
he didn't have that. It's obviously been many moves. I'm not even sure if he's allowed to practice anymore. But
I'm not sure where he's at, and I don't know if he got his license back there. He lost his license.
I don't know either.
Yeah. No, this
Shit, we find out about people that you had no clue,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, Phil's got his demons. I hope he's got everything figured out, because he's a good guy.
Right.
Yeah, but Mandy, have you heard anything about Phil?
nope.
I haven't either.
I've never met him.
Yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an incision over each testicle, and then we'll expose each one, and then we'll put that on, and like I said, it's gonna stay on 10 minutes, so somebody will need to time us. And then within 10 minutes, we'll cut the testicle off.
I can check where the video is
Okay.
at once you guys
I
get
can
it.
set a timer once you're ready. No big deal.
So,
Yours making both right now.
what's that?
Yours making both right now.
Yeah. Cause a lot of times it's harder to find, that second cut, once you got the first nut out.
Oh, I see.
And so, I just go, the first thing I do is I make both cuts.
There won't be any question on whether he's a gelding or not now. 'Cause
No,
we're gonna
no.
we're gonna watch both your nuts go out the window, sir.
You can keep them if you want.
Dogs are.
The dogs will probably eat them.
We used to call those Scooby snacks.
Apparently some Amish put them on the barn roof for good luck.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay, the dogs can just have them. We're just getting rid of some things that are keeping you from going out with the main herd right now.
So Josh, I'm just trying to break down some of that connective tissue.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he is a little older, so there's a little more to it, but that's pretty good right there. Okay. And then, so the only thing you gotta remember on this thing is nut to nut. So that way,
That's simple enough.
yep, pretty simple.
They make stickers at school now.
What's that?
They make stickers at school now. so-
Really, nut to nut?
Not tonight. That sounds terrible. Just saying.
Yep, that's my shoulder.
That's what that sound is?
Yep.
Oh, good heaven.
And you got that appointment scheduled?
Yeah, I think I got it scheduled.
I thought for sure that was some sort of crimping sound. That's
Mm.
terrible.
Yeah. You got it crimped yet?
I do. Give me 10.
You got 10.
Okay.
Oh, one of the loggers apparently broke his leg today.
Oh, shit. Something fall on?
Got the other, I don't know what really, I think he got pinched in between a tree and another tree while the guy was dragging it out. Somewhere where he probably shouldn't have been,
Where was this at?
back in our woods.
Your woods?
Yep.
Shit. I'm not sure, but I think logging is currently the most dangerous profession in the country.
Farming is,
Still farming?
yep.
I knew farming was right up there.
How are you?
Yeah. Between me farming and truck driving, I'm pretty high on the list of miracle I'm still alive.
Yeah, especially the way you get up on top of ladders like you should.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pleading the fifth?
Yes.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Some of the things we've done over the last year, putting up buildings, would have had my mother in comatose.
The hoot barn was the worst, I think.
Yeah.
Standing on top of the
On top of the
12
big
foot
ladder.
ladder, barely reaching what the bolts were.
Jim, when we were kids, I remember racing up and down the side of those ripstone silos.
Right.
60 feet, and all you're doing is hanging on the silo rungs. I was like, what the hell were we thinking?
We didn't know any better.
Mm-mm.
I don't do anything dangerous anymore, so I don't know. I have kids now, so
I
like I
forgot
don't
we
do
had all
dangerous
that
things.
right there.
Yeah. Well, we've got at least enough for one more in the new pasture, at least. Looks like there might be enough for both of them.
I don't know, maybe with what we have.
Right.
I can't remember what color that is, black or white.
Just put the green piece in the middle and try to ignore it.
Just paint it. It doesn't really much matter at this point.
Prince, all the ladies are gonna get to see what a whole gelding is like.
That's right.
Guys, whatever happened to that horse that took a tour of Mount Vernon?
He is the best boy now.
Is he really?
He is the best boy.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Maryland.
He's in Maryland. He went home. He spent about a year here in training. It was honestly longer than he needed, but they were moving two horses at the same time, so
Okay.
he stayed a little longer. But he is the best boy, other than riding, because they didn't want me to start him because of how young he was.
Okay.
He does all the stuff, and he loaded on the trailer that morning that we were getting ready to take him in Maryland. It took him 2 seconds. He had like a half second pause at the front of the trailer and
Mhm.
hopped right on for me.
Cool.
Traveled awesome, got off at the boarding facility, was awesome. Yeah, he is the best boy now. He was just, he had to, we always say, he had to have one last freedom run as a Mustang before he was ready to settle into domestication.
Now, how long had he been here when he took off?
66 days.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was not even his first pasture walk.
Yeah.
Something just spooked him that
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
and that's
That
all there
it.
was to it. And he hadn't gone through full desensitizing with the lead rope yet, so that scared him when it was dragging underneath of him.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was just a cocktail of bad things. I don't ever take them on pasture walks like that anymore. I just let them out with the herd, because
Right.
they don't spook when they can just be out with the herd like
Right.
that.
How did you end up getting him?
He stopped over at a farm. Dad actually knows the lady on, is it Old Delaware Road? Or is it New
I know he
Delaware?
made it all the way to the west side.
Yeah,
Not 229 one, whatever the one that is.
New Delaware is New Delaware, Old Delaware is 229.
Okay,
Okay.
New Delaware Road.
New Delaware Road.
yeah, he stopped at a farm out there. He just didn't feel like jumping the cattle kennels. Stood there in the shade. Fred Vet, came out and we darted him. We gave him about, I think 40 milligrams of Dorm via
Yeah.
dart. And it was just enough to make him woozy enough that we could lead him on the trailer.
Okay.
And we were all being very quiet,
Oh,
and
sure.
very, like, everybody was like, nobody make a sudden movement or you're all getting beat.
Yeah, cause the cops told us that if he come out of they were informed if he came out of that fenced in area and back on the road, they were supposed to put him down.
Wow. So you got lucky then.
Yep, got very lucky.
And he must not have reacted too badly when he got shot.
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
no,
he was probably tired and thought it was a horsefly. So,
yeah,
So that was.
yeah,
that was
he
good
took a
too.
couple of steps
He
with,
really didn't have much, any place to go except for back out where we had it blocked.
Okay.
right, or over the fence, and he's never really been much of a
Fence
jumper.
Okay.
Yeah, he like, even here, he didn't jump it, he just barreled right through it.
Okay. How are we doing on time?
3 minutes to go.
Okay, I figured we were 6 minutes. So this is the part where you get caught up. It's like, how's everybody been doing?
Mm-hmm,
So,
doing okay.
yeah,
Just living. I officially started my 501c3 here a couple
Okay.
of months ago.
That's a
so-
big deal. Very big deal.
You're getting real droopy, Bubba. It's like I'm so tired. Yeah, it's been a
Journey.
bit of a year for us, but
Yeah.
we at least got that started.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Go.
Sloan, yeah. I'm gonna keep you.
Don't cut those.
Oh, nobody even wants to hear it from you, sir.
So who's the boss of the three?
Buck for his attitude, which is the corgi,
Yeah.
but Sloan just based on size, cause she'll just sit on him.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny, corgis are always opinionated.
He is too, he's very opinionated.
Yeah.
He tells you how it is. He doesn't like to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
He's never, like, other than me, and he's still even like weird with me sometimes now. The other dogs get in the way, generally speaking, is what a lot of the issue is, but
Yeah.
he's never been like a people dog. He'll be right next to you, but the second you go to touch him, he's like, no,
Yeah, not
don't
having-
touch me.
Oh,
I'm
he
too good
gets
for
all
you. He's your
excited. I
cousin
mean,
hands.
he's a people dog. He just don't like to be touched.
Right,
He
Yeah, and
gets
there's a
all
lot of
ex-
corgis, they like a little butt scratch, but you're not gonna hug them.
right,
No.
So,
You'd be lucky if you get a buck scratch on that one.
Yeah.
But he'll get all excited and wag his little stump and
yeah.
be all happy that you're there, but you go to touch him, you're done.
we've done a lot of our positive work with him.
Yeah, lots.
My husband especially, he'll come around to him a lot better than he used to, cause we had the Panera Sip Club for a while, so every day on the way home from Columbus, Paul would stop at Panera and get one of those strawberry basil lemonades, so every day when he got home, he would feed Buck the strawberries. And he finally started letting him pet him after so long of getting strawberries every day.
Deal's a deal. How we doing, Jim?
You got 10 seconds.
Okay, that's close.
You're probably good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Good thing you're not scared of roosters, huh, bud?
Shouldn't be.
Oh my god, I was about to shoot him right off the gate this morning, cause I was sleeping out here. Yeah.
Alright, so we're on. Let's see what this other one looks like.
One not doing.
Not to go.
Yeah, he just clamped the vein shut with a pair of surgical pliers
And
and
tied
then
it off.
tied a string or suture around it.
Yeah, if you look at this, each ridge and valley is folding that tissue, folding it and pressing it. So when you're done, you've almost created this
Cauterized it.
this.
Almost.
Yeah, it's like a cautery in a way. It's but with pressure
Yeah.
instead of heat.
Right.
So
Probably the
Well,
same way as banding stuff.
yeah, and so you don't cut until you're ready. It's the
Right.
very last thing you do, which makes it infinitely safer.
This is my first time actually watching a gelding procedure. I was just worried about keeping Willie calm the last time we did this.
Yeah,
Alright, Jim, give me 10.
The poor guy had 15 or 20 fucking surgical clamps all over his nutsack. It was all done.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Phil he didn't have the right tool. I mean, you should,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned, you should not castrate unless you have this emasculator. Now, they're not cheap. These were, last time I checked, these were $400. But it's safe, like I said, we don't.
Right.
Well, yeah, but.
We don't cut it off until we're ready, so if anything happens, all we gotta do is pop this off and start over.
Yeah,
So-
but if you're a vet and you're not willing to pay $400 to make sure the horses are safe, what does it say about you?
Well, and there's some things if you're not gonna do it right, you shouldn't do it. But I also know this, the Amish don't use these either.
Right.
You know, they got their own way of doing it, and we've had to come in on a few of those horses too, so. But other than just the drip, that's all you should get.
Yeah,
Just the drip.
it was a pond.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
a pond of blood. It was
You're lucky to get it through it.
a miracle, and there was a lot of iron supplements following that surgery.
Sure. Well, you got him through it though, so. So today I'd like to keep him quiet, tomorrow you kick him out.
Okay.
Tomorrow he gets busy, so.
And then exercises, minimum 2 weeks, right?
I think that's fair, he can meandering's fine, but, yeah.
So, the boys tend to play out in the pasture field anyway,
Mhm.
so should I keep him cooped up for longer, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so, so. And Josh, on this emasculator, if they're like yearlings and they're smaller, I'll do 5 minutes per, but anybody that's got mature testicles like he does, I'd rather give him 10, you know, take the extra 10 minutes and just make sure everybody's safe, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So right now there's 2 slices under there, one over each testicle. When I'm done, I'm gonna stick my fingers up in those two slices, and I'm gonna cut out that little bit of skin that's in between. So instead of having two slices, there'll be one head. Yeah, so.
Well, that definitely wasn't 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Take that up time too.
Josh, is that Ohio State still doing it that way?
What's that?
That when I get done here, you know, where the two cuts were,
Oh, yeah, open it up.
open it
'Cause you don't
up.
want it to close
Yep, okay,
prematurely.
yeah.
And yeah, you want them to get exercise, they're just walking within 24 hours.
Yeah, okay, so that part hasn't changed, so. Now, Josh is being taught, the technique where you lay them down, and I've always been taught this game.
My phone.
I like the standing up, cause I know they're gonna recover quicker.
You don't have to worry about standing in the back up.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's the other part too, I mean, getting a horse back on its feet that you lay down is not,
That's the
Not
scariest
always
part.
not without
Good thing.
risk, yeah, cause
Yeah.
they're gonna stumble and fall and.
And then you risk them
Got 6
messing
minutes.
up
Yeah,
the
getting
person you
injured.
just done,
Yep.
and
Yeah, so I
I don't know why it
do
went
it
off.
this way.
It says right there, 6 minutes left.
Hmm.
Oh, I started a 15-minute timer earlier on accident, that's what happened.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
no worries,
It's okay, we knew it hadn't been 10 minutes yet.
yeah.
There was too much talking that happened in the first 10 minutes for it
Mhm.
to have been 10 minutes already.
He's doing real well, guys. This is exactly what you hope for, so. And it works, certainly works better on a horse that's calm. You get into an agitated horse. You know, and this is a better time of the year, you try to geld, and Josh, this is just from experience. We can sedate them, we can numb them, we cannot keep the flies from chewing on that.
Well, that's actually why he's getting gelded now, is
As opposed
because,
to- yeah.
when they dropped, Dr. Kramer specifically said that he did not want to
To do it in the summer, I agree.
yeah.
I agree, 100%.
And with as bad as the flies were this year, it
Yeah.
wasn't even a question to me.
No, I agree. Yeah, I've been postponing dehorning, castrating, just almost.
We just banded horns this past week too, because it was about the right time to band horns, so.
How we doing, Jim?
5 minutes.
Okay.
And how long do you want me to hold hay?
Until he sobers up, probably at least an hour, hay and water. But this pen's great, cause there's nothing for him to get in trouble with, so.
Yeah, I start a lot of the Mustangs in this pen, cause, I mean, other than the fan, there's not a whole lot for them to
Right.
get into, so. That and the gentleman pens over there, but they're pretty much the same thing as this is, they're 24 by 24 pens with nothing else but gates, so.
He has been chewing on my wood.
Roe has been chewing bad, the domestic horses 101, man, we've had Mustang after Mustang in here and not a soul has chewed on those boards, but I got that rescue thoroughbred, and even with keeping him like on sucking cutting 24 hours a day, he's still just chewing the heck out of these boards.
Everywhere. Look at asshole.
You won't ever be able to convince me to raise a horse in a stall after seeing how differently the thoroughbreds and the show horses are compared to horses that have been pastured.
Yeah.
Well, do you find most of the horses that are cribbing, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, you think it's,
Stalls.
because they were in stalls?
Yep.
That's interesting.
It's boredom related.
Oh, yeah, I'm convinced of that.
But
too.
he's not cribbing, he doesn't windsock, he's just chewing on the boards.
Okay,
Cause he's bored and doesn't wanna be in the stall, but he also doesn't want to be in the pasture if it's windy, so.
Right.
Cause he's a princess and he was a stall baby, so.
have you ever tried Vaseline and cayenne pepper?
No,
Might be something to consider.
okay,
Yeah, just get a big old tub of Vaseline and just get as much cayenne into that thing as you can, and then just, paint it on anything that you wanna try to discourage.
We put liquid pepper straight on the wood before.
yeah, it did not work,
Okay.
Did not work.
the liquid
You know,
pepper.
another one that might work is Vicks Vapor Rub, cause it's so obnoxious,
Oh, yeah, that might work.
yeah, so.
mix
We
it.
we actually use Vicks on some of our surgery animals, like, we're afraid they're gonna lick,
Well, that's what you use for rats, is Vicks Vapor Rub and those scent balls.
to
Keeps 'em
keep them away.
You stick them, mix them in, and I put them in the trailer, and I didn't have a mouse one in the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah. I know some of the things at home, I'll throw mothballs in just to try to.
Yeah, but they stink.
Oh yeah, they're terrible, they smell like a grandmother's attic or closet, so.
The Irish Springs worked for a while, and then they got used to it.
Hmm.
So I think it's, you gotta trade off every other year. Like,
Yeah, they're smart, they are smart animals, so.
we've got a rat problem.
Well, if you've got feed, you've got rats, and I mean, you know, even with our sheep, you got feed, you got rats.
Right.
It's that simple.
I know, I was talking to the one girl in at TSC about buying a whole pallet, and I'm like, I can't buy a whole pallet. I would have to have a metal box to set the entire
Mhm.
pallet in to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, we go through so much darn feed, it would be way more feasible to just buy a pallet, but like, it's just not a possibility.
We don't have no place to keep it without the rats getting, or mice getting in it.
Right.
You can't feed them enough.
Jim, you remember that old chest freezer we had in the calf barn?
Oh, we have a couple of those here.
Okay, alright,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
can-
we have a couple of those here.
You can only fit so many bags in those though, and a
Yeah.
pallet's like.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%, it's not big enough.
But
Oh,
it
yeah,
does,
it's fine now.
it does keep the mice out.
Yeah. Time?
Should be done in a couple minutes.
You're at 57, 6 sets, 55.
Alright.
You're down to like less than a minute.
There went the other one, Fred.
It is
You're officially a Gelding.
It's, we ain't going back.
good.
Good. You'd be able to put you out with the main herd. Yeah, you and the girls, once Comanche, be able to go back out with the cows.
I ain't going back out with cows until that horns are going.
Well, but it'll have been, they suggest like 6 to 8 weeks you wait before putting them out with girls anyway, so.
Hey, what about, is he current on some kind of a tetanus vaccine?
No, he did not get tetanus when they pulled everything, I
brought
don't
one.
think,
Yeah,
okay.
So, okay, I was just gonna eat it and see what the tetanus thing is, so, okay. Alright, kiddo.
So the bag back shut?
No,
No.
No, just the opposite.
opening it,
We're just making the hole bigger.
Oh,
so it drains.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
All done,
Now we're
buddy.
gonna just get back on the feet.
You need a tractor?
What's that?
You need a hand?
You know what, I'm gonna take you up on that. Ready? Alright.
He did well.
Awesome.
He did really well.
Oh, I do need you to check, with his last growth spurt, we developed these, and I don't feel heat in them really, but I just wanted you to check them and make sure it's not something that I should really be disclosing if you find a home.
No, I don't. Josh? Here, take. Yeah. If there was just one, I would say it was an injury, but, I mean, they're bowing there for sure. What's that?
It was with, his last growth spurt, they were just
popped up.
there.
It's just here on the split bones. As long as they're not causing him any trouble.
What do you call it?
But it's on the split bones, but it's like a bone spur.
Yeah.
On both sides, exactly
Yeah.
the same
Oh,
spot?
yeah.
They are, yep,
Yeah.
he got them during his last growth spurt, I didn't.
Yeah, the right side's a little bigger than the left, but they're solid,
Yeah.
and they're not, there's no inflammation associated, they're just bone.
It's kind of the same as side bends that they get right here.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see them on X-rays.
That's
and-
what I was trying to think of earlier when I was like, what are those called?
Oh, yeah, side bends are down by their fat lip, that's the same thing, like some horses get them, some don't, but they typically don't cause any problems.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
we're like tentatively looking at rehoming him right now, so I'm like,
Oh, I would imagine you got a list for him.
that, yeah, it's gonna be a list and it's gonna be really hard to let go.
I know.
Especially now that he's a gelding.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a cheap horse, I mean, I'm stunned that you were able to get him, so.
Yeah, for cheap too, he was $1,000. I took a risk, I mean, he was dropped on the front and everything, like, I was not convinced that